Hello everyone. Hope this time microphone will work. Okay, let's start in a minute. Hello guys. So I will start with answering few questions that I received on Instagram while everyone is coming. And yeah, then we'll see what's going on, what we have in chat, and let me make this a little bit bigger. So yeah, something like that. Hi guys, hi Brian, hi Vasily, Vigo Krumich, Sveiks, Vladimir, Claudeman, Mayank, hi guys, Roman, hi Roman, hi everyone. Vigo Krumich said congratulations on 10 key. Yeah, paldies, pateicos. Yeah guys, that's quite big. 10 key, that's 10,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's imagine that 10,000 people are coming and watching my videos. That's insane. Yeah. About year ago, channel has 1,000 subscribers, and currently we are here already 10,000. That's really insane. In 1 year, I think that's quite good. Thank you for support from all of you. So, and that lets me translate, not translate, but move to the to the question about motivation and so on. I was asked what keeps me motivated and what keeps me going, and how I find energy for all the projects and so on. Basically, that's positive feedback, because I'm mostly on Instagram and on YouTube. Of course, I'm there and there on Twitter as well, but I have to say that the environment is very friendly. Everyone is very friendly, supportive, and so on, and that is really nice to communicate with all of you. And most of videos that I'm recording are based on questions that I'm receiving on Instagram DMs. Basically, that's how it started. I was asked quite often, the same questions was asked quite often, and it's communication one-to-one is not very effective, so I started to just write down answers and copy paste those. But you always want to say more, and I found that this video format is quite nice to answer questions, so I started record video and send those as answers to those who asked me. I received quite a lot of questions about web development, Android development, and so on. I have to say that I have no sense, and I don't know a lot about all of that. Yeah, I have computer science degree. I have bachelor in computer science. I studied something about web development and some general software development things, but from practical perspective, I know only iOS development. I concentrated on that, and I have a background in product management and so on, but from development perspective, that is iOS only. I'm checking most popular questions. I pinned some most popular questions on Instagram just to use those as openers. Yeah, also I was asked here about resources to learn iOS development and programming in general. Basically, I have quite a few videos on YouTube channel about that. I will pin those to the recorded live stream later, or will add to the comments. Yeah. Also questions about Flutter and cross-platform development. That's also a very popular and asked question. I do not see, let's say so, I do not see that native iOS development will die anytime soon. The same for Android development, because if you have resources to invest in good quality application, usually you are building native applications, and we have in real life in market plenty of examples where cross-platform doesn't work enough. And of course you can see a mix of both, where some screens are developed as cross-platform for cross-platform application, using cross-platform application approaches, but you still have native code here. So I believe that is never-ending question, which is better, which one to learn, but I believe that all the approaches for development will stay in the market. So those were most asked questions. Plenty of smaller ones. I will, for all of you who asked in Instagram questions, I answered basically covered part of them, half of them, let's say so, with this answer. And for those who are smaller, I will answer directly on Instagram. And yeah, also was question about work and life balance. So currently we are in lockdown, so that is quite easy because we are not traveling, doing nothing, basically sitting at home. Kids are at home school. I have plenty of time to communicate with kids during the day about school and so on, and usually average day is just mixed with communication with kids about school. We are eating together, we are watching some TVs on the evening or going out on the evening, and all the rest is just some kind of work. Is it freelancing or work on my own projects, or I count this live stream as mix between work and hobby. So let's say so there is no any balance currently, unfortunately, but I am trying to, let's say I'm quite early start my work day on the mornings, and usually that helps when we are traveling or doing something like that. I can still spend time on the morning for work on my projects or freelancing or whatever I'm doing at the time, and later during the day I can spend my time with family and go to see do some actions, do some vacation activities and so on. And yeah, if I'm cutting some hours of sleeping during the night, then I have just a nap on the beach, and that's about that. Yeah, I don't know when we will back to normal from COVID. So then yeah, maybe we can talk again about work-life balance. And yeah, also there was request about day in the life video, but those days are so different. I don't know, show different separate lives for depending what I'm doing in that day. And I just finished one big project, and I will start some smaller my own projects. So everything is very, very, very changing. Okay, that's about most asked questions from Instagram. Okay, what we have in the chat? Oh, Rafael Ludwig, hello, happy Wednesday. Thanks for visit, yeah, and thanks for congratulations. Ralph Ludwig in the chat. If anyone from you would like to get into the YouTube, go straight to the Ralph Ludwig channel and start watching. There are plenty of good tutorials and ideas how to use camera, how to use lights, how to edit videos and so on. I'm using those tutorials in my own videos. Hi Stajan. Oh, Eddie Slizovskis, what's up? Hi buddy. Funny moment. Did you make tasks that let code? No. Yeah, let me tell a little bit more about that. I have a very practical approach on programming. I do not like to learn. Let me change this. I do not like to learn any algorithms or something like that if it is not necessary. And usually that is necessary just to get into some job, and in freelancing that is not so needed. And basically I like to develop, to make my own applications or just to sell my services to earn money. And I'm not looking into getting as employee in any big companies which are using this approach for development interviews, those coding challenges and so on. But that Let Code and similar services, those are very helpful if you would like to train for that kind of interviews, for code challenges and so on. I actually see programming as instrument and tool to build things, and I don't know, maybe I'm a bad programmer, but I do not enjoy to solve programming puzzles. That feels like kind of, that's the same like, I don't know, playing games. It's kind of, you can do that for fun, but I do not do that often. Hi Stoyan interested how many years of development I have. So in development I'm not so long time. I was in product management for a while, and I started, it was on and off with development, but professionally in development I am a bit more than 3 years, about maybe 5. Depends again what you count as professional. I have my apps in the App Store for a while, but I started freelancing and, let's say, earn more or less serious money about 5 years ago. And I am not working, there's a question. I am not working for agency. I am working as an independent developer. I am just selling part of my time. Also there was questions about which freelance job platform is the best and so on. Frankly, I don't know. I don't know what is the best currently. I started on the Upwork and Freelancer for about 4 or 5 years ago, and then Freelancer, I started on Freelancer, but I like Upwork a little bit better. Frankly, I don't know which is better now. So I focused on Upwork, and I got some jobs, and I started to work on Upwork. I had a plan to try to apply to the TopTal a little bit later, but basically I became busy with freelancing, and I had enough work from Upwork and from direct customers, and then I continued to work only with direct customers and didn't took any new jobs from the Upwork. So one what I know which works kind of fine is this Upwork, and I don't know about others. And I think, and I believe that direct work with customers is the best, because you don't have this agency or some online job platform in the middle which will cut part of the money for some kind of services which is not, let's say, a lot of work to do, and that's, in my opinion, is the best to get direct customers. And I was lucky to get good customers and long-term customers, so I didn't look for new customers very often, let's say. So one project which I finished just on Monday this week, I finished that project. I was working on that project more than a year. So I started on, it's almost 2 years. I started on May 2 years ago, so it's close. That's about work as freelancer. Okay, we'll try to scroll chat. What questions do we have here else? Peter Strajnovic, hi. He's asking how I'm doing with isolation, working from home. Frankly, with that homeschool, I'm not so isolated. um, yeah, I have all the time kids and or wife around, so I'm not so lonely. Wife working every second day from home, so I don't have a chance to be isolated. Even if I would maybe like sometimes when you are working on some deadline and kids are running around, that is not very easy. But I think that I'm not that kind of person which needs a lot of people around. I feel very comfortable. I was working from home remotely for I don't know, more than 3 years. Yeah, not very well prepared for this question. More than 3 years, I guess. And of course, Corona was not a thing before, and I was working mostly lonely from home, and I just do not see any problems with that. I'm well adopted introvert. I do not need people around me, but I don't know. I'm kidding. Yeah, that I'm well adopted introvert. I trained myself to go out and communicate with people and feel okay, but I do not need that. Let's say so. So no problems working in isolation. I can continue to work in isolation. I don't know, for years. Of course, I'm missing I am missing options and possibilities to go out, eat, or work sometimes from coffee shops or travel. Of course, I'm missing all of that. But working from home without coworkers around is just blessing for me. I do not mind that. And there are plenty of ways for socialization without meeting people in person. This is, let's say, kind of almost one-way communication. You can only write in the chat and I can read and discuss, or I can record videos for you and you can watch them and again comments and so on. But for example, Clubhouse recently launched an application. Then it will be, let's say, more popular and more available on Android, for example, as well, and not so limited with those invitations. That could be interesting to make some to organize some online meetups, because this communication is quite, as I said, one-way communication. I'm talking, you are typing, and but then in that clubhouse meeting rooms we could have some discussions and change opinions and so on. Actually, I'm looking forward to use it for that reason, but for reasons that it is not available on Android yet, it is not available on the web, and yeah, we have this format. And it is the 10K view on YouTube that sounds right there to do live stream on YouTube as well. Yeah, question about sports and workouts. I am trying to do sports. I have a few kilos lost on my belly, but I'm waiting when it will become a little bit warmer. Currently, let me check what is weather right now. I was out for 6K walk right now and it was quite cold. This is not about weather right now. Oh yeah, it's minus 15 right now, minus 15 Celsius, and it will go down to it will go down to minus 21. So it's quite cold. Okay, it will not like to be in focus. Anyways, yeah, minus 15 right now. It's cold for running. Well, when it will become a little bit warmer, I'm planning to get back to the running. I have dumbbells, I have kettlebell. I'm doing some exercises with that inventory that I have. Yeah, Vigo Krunic have different experience with lockdown. That really depends on person. I can't stay in lockdown for a while, but I heard around from people that they can't stay that anymore and would like to go back to offices and so on. Yeah, one more interesting question from Martin Matt. Which one is better for learning, Android or iOS? So Android is a little bit maybe easier to get in from platform perspective, because for Mac you can buy cheap Mac, but you still need Mac or Hackintosh like I have, and nice to have iPhone as well. So if you have that, I will suggest to go with iOS, because programming environment is a little bit more user friendly, and it is a bit more easy to learn. I am not programming in Android. I tried to program in Android for a while ago, and I was frustrated because I saw that I had two phones. One was Samsung Galaxy S2, if I remember correctly. Another one was XTC Desire. So those are old phones. That was for a while ago. Programming environment then was Eclipse. Programming language was Java. So I don't know how much years ago it was. Many years ago. But problem was that my application was working kind of fine on that XTC phone, but didn't work on Samsung. And that huge pain in Android development, especially if you are on beginning. On iOS it is quite a lot easier. I will suggest iOS. But yeah, Kotlin or Swift, both are kind of easy to pick languages, not so horrible to learn. Yeah, about my keyboard, comments on keyboard. I changed keyboard for a few days, and I have ergonomic mousepad as well. I was quite busy working on finishing project for the last 2 years, and I kind of destroyed my hand. How do you name this place? Forgot. Never mind. I started to feel pain in my hand, and as soon as I feel pain in my hands, I'm back to ergonomics. I'm sitting straight. I'm using ergonomic keyboards and so on, but it is already gone. Everything is fine already, but I still using this. Yeah, my mechanical keyboard is right here. We'll switch back to that, I don't know, in few days. So what else do we have? Yeah, hate the dev life. Yeah, thanks for 2K congratulations. M1, yeah, about M1 MacBook. I have my M1 here. It is still very good and very fast machine, but I'm finding using myself Hackintosh time to time, just because it is desktop computer. Speed wise, those are about the same. In some cases Hackintosh is a little bit slower, but not significant. But Hackintosh supports multiple screens. I can use my two displays with M1 MacBook. Only one screen is supported, and that is desktop computer. I have plenty of ports, connections, and so on. I can plug in my EOS R camera to use as web camera. I can plug in microphone, different, lot of things, and everything works fine. With MacBooks, that is a little bit more challenging. Yeah. But I really like it, and I do not regret purchase, and every time when I am away from desk, I'm really enjoy to use it. Yeah, about resources, hard to read, Zanem sorry, I will not try to read it that better. About resources for learning UIKit programmatically, hard words, without storyboards. There is really good resource, Sean Allen's take home course about programming in storyboards, I will try to remember and put link in description of this video when we'll upload. Yeah, that is really good. I was tested it. I got it for tests, and I really like it, and I recommended it to buy for few people, and everyone said that it is really good and nice. About iOS books, I can't say anything. For beginners, I'm recommending go to the Hacking with Swift resource and learn from the web. And there is a book available online for free, but if you like, you can purchase to have offline copy, and you can learn UI Kit and Swift UI from there. Vladimir asking about salaries. How I feel, grow or decrease in iOS salary now 2021. I don't know. That really depends. For me personally, in one project I got a rise, another project I finished, but that project was in tourism, and there was problems with finances and so on. So there wasn't any option to speak about rise. But currently market are in some, I don't know, bad shape, I think so. But in IT, we are quite of privileged because we still have good salaries, regardless global situation in economics. And I will not be surprised if you will hear a lot of horror stories from developers in one company and great success stories in another companies. For example, I'm working on one project which is social networking application, and of course, as all of